What is up, Sideways fam? We're back again this week with more Supra stuff with Drew Peacock's car. So a few things we're going to be doing this week with this car to get it ready for dyno for a quick retune. He did end up having some turbo complication stuff going on. It ended up just being coupler, but I guess the turbo took a lot of damage after all the racing that it was done after dyno. The car makes upwards of 700 horsepower. I'm not going to give you a number because I don't want to kind of blow him out of the water by saying, you know, anything without having his permission. It is one of my close friends. I'm sure he's not going to get upset or anything, but still, the car is in here. We're going to be putting in a kazz 1.5 way full race LSD, building the rear end so that it's able to do whatever kind of racing he wants to throw at it. We're going to be getting rid of the comp turbo. This is a 7265 with the 81 AR. T4 turbo. We're going to be going ahead and putting a precision 6870 on this, recommended by the owner of Real Street Performance, Gio. He has a badass Mark IV Supra. If you don't already follow them, they pretty much win Texas 2K like every year. He basically said, dual ball bearing turbo, Rob, this is the one you want to go with. This is what you want to do. This is good for, you know, upwards of 1,000 horsepower. Turbo's going to come in hotter than what you have right now. Best on the market. Just go ahead and do it. So that's pretty much it, guys. We're going to go ahead and get rid of the comp that's on here, which, you know, did well for a long time. I mean, he's had this turbo on the car for about a year or whatnot now. Got a little bit of shaft grinding and shaft play now. I mean, turbo will be under warranty. We'll get it fixed, not a big deal, and figure out what we're going to do with it later. But for now, let's just get a quick overview of the car, what it looks like right now, and how beautiful it is after he got it wrapped, because we don't have any videos of the car since it's been wrapped. And then we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. We're gonna go ahead and get those bushings knocked out, start torching them out, cutting them out, getting it all done. So him and Drew and Sage will be over here doing that right now. And then we'll get the turbo pulled apart, get it going, get it restarted, break in the diff, get it on dyno. And tomorrow is going to be dyno. Look right here at the shaft and the inner side of the turbo, you can see all the grinding. That's how you know that the turbo is not staying center, and you can actually see chunks out of the turbo on the sides right here on the blades. So when it's spinning, I mean, it still spins great, and like all in all, it doesn't have a crazy amount of play, but somewhere in this it's hitting, so it does need to be repaired. And I mean, you want to go with the bigger and better stuff, so it is what it is. So after all of that, the comp is out with a bunch of blown gaskets and old hardware. Drew worked really hard with me to get this on now. Looks super badass. And all fitted up. Had to do a little bit of modification to get everything hooked up. Changed the precision flange on the downpipe to now that. So made that all fit the way it's supposed to. We're gonna start it up right now, the first time. Breaking that turbo in real quick.
Hitting the sway bar? Yeah, you're real close to it. I don't know if you're hitting it yet. But...
Just drop the sway bar down, dude. I'm both to go fast. He's gonna need to do it anyways.
Okay. How many bolts?
All right, guys, so one of the two bushings in the rear of the Supra are done. Put them in their freezer, knock those out, cut them off the Sawzall, and do all the crazy to get them out. And we're gonna put the second one in now, too. How's it going with that, Seiji?
It's alright. Cut through the bottom, but
It's okay.
What a mess.
Yeah, it's like you, brother.
All right, guys, so we are under Drew's car. Both of the bushings have been installed back here. Let me get the light. My bad for blinding you guys. That is done. That was kind of a pain in the ass, but it is all finished. And then as far as this stuff goes, we went ahead and got all of these taken care of as well. So everything rear end wise has been upgraded to a 1.5 way. We went with the kazz, super quiet, and left the same ring and pinion since the car is a T56 and it's a 6-speed. So we're gonna go ahead and get this all together right now and get it back on the floor and everything all nice and torqued down. All right, guys, so it is Tuesday morning. Everything is done on Drew's car and we are ready to go. Just grabbing my keys real quick, locking up the shop, and we're gonna go on our way to Dyno. Very excited to see what this turbo is gonna do on his car. Haven't ran this size of a Precision pretty much ever, but I mean, it was recommended by Real Street Performance. Shout out to my boys over there for giving me the mad love and hooking it up fat on the Precision setup, since we aren't really a really big Precision supplier. We usually run comp on everything. And yeah, man, so Drew's outside right now, like I said, just locking up the shop with Life as Alma and everybody else over here. So let's go ahead and all right, guys, so we are on our way to Apexi USA. Gonna go fill up on some E85 in Drew's car right now because I know he's pretty low on gas. And well, yeah, like I was telling you guys earlier, I'm just super excited to see what the car's gonna do today. He made about 711 horsepower last time on the comp. So this turbo should hit a little bit harder on the top end. We did pick a different AR. We went with a 1.0 AR this time instead of a 81 AR. So I've been told it's gonna hit way harder and gnarlier on the top end with less boost, because we do see turbos kind of have different characteristics based on the kind of AR, kind of, you know, what size the turbo is and everything else too. Single scroll, open scroll, you know, stuff like that too. So let's just go ahead and get there right now and let's have a good time today. All right, guys, so as you can see, we have arrived. Car's on the dyno. About to get the car rolling right now. This should be a pretty quick day. It'd really just be cool to see the difference between the Precision with the 1.0 versus the comp with the 81, and see spool times and just the difference in the turbo overall. Maybe I'll make more power with less boost on the top end. So let's see what she does. So Danny's working right now and working through all the boost settings to bring it up from basically 14 pounds all the way up to probably back to where we were when we ended last time. So right now it's making about 600 wheel. Obviously we're gonna be going up from there. So let's see where the start and the end date is. So this is gonna be 26 PSI right now, full pull. faster. So 26 pounds right now after the adjustments we just made. We did more horsepower than we did last time. 715 horsepower with 598 torque right now. So the Precision does hit harder than the comp. Then again, the sizing is different, and this is a ball bearing turbo. So I don't know if we're gonna raise the boost right now. I guess it's up to this guy and what he wants to do. So let's see what we're gonna do next. We're gonna need 28 pounds right now, guys. See what she does. All right, guys, so as you can see, I'm back at the shop. Dyno's done. Super easy, quick day. Super happy with the horsepower. Basically, the way that it all worked out is, like I had said, or if I haven't already said in this video, at 26 PSI, we made more horsepower than we made on the comp. So less boost, and then at 28 pounds, which was less boost that we were at on the comp, where we're gonna end up leaving it on the Precision. Now we're making about 730 wheel horsepower on basically 2 pounds less to boost. So super awesome, great day. You know, it's nice to see things go smoothly and to see the cars make the power that the customer wants. You know, he got a little bit more on a better turbo with a little bit better spooling turbo because it's ball bearing. Overall, I mean, we're still going to continue to sell majority of the comp stuff since we are direct and we are sponsored by them directly. We do buy all of our Precision stuff through Real Street, I love the product, but I mean, if you're going to buy through me, we're probably still going to continue using comp. We're also going to be having a video that I'm going to be putting up as well, where our black Mark IV for our buddy Ulysses, it's going to be coming in this weekend. He just ordered a triple ball bearing billet comp turbo in the same size that Drew ordered. So it's a 6870, I believe. And we're going to be running the 81 AR on that turbo instead of the 1.1 just to see what it does. And I want to kind of lay them next to each other and see what we get for difference on, you know, the Precision versus the comp and everything too. I think they're very comparable. I mean, as far as Drew cars go, you know, it's just ball bearing versus non-ball bearing, and, you know, a bigger AR versus a smaller AR. So let's just see what it does. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Late.